KGUN-9 On Your Side First Warning Weather with meteorologist Aaron Brackett.
Sure, it's great to be with you on this Thursday night. Wonderful conditions for a spring fling. Just opening a little over 2 hours ago, and people are already filling in behind me. This is at First and River. If you're not familiar with the area, Rito Park, and we've got rides, we've got wonderful food, and just all around great weather for this event. We'll talk about the food here in a little bit. I want to get you to your forecast first, though, as we continue to see high pressure dominating over the area. Let's look at that sky cam outside, and you can see that we just have wonderful conditions. Humidity is relatively low, and temperatures have been in the 70s pretty much all day long across the area, getting to those wind speeds. Now, you can see that those arrows kind of every which way around here. We don't really have wind coming from any one direction. It is light, though. Pretty much single-digit readings on the anemometers all over southern Arizona. A far cry from what we definitely saw a couple days ago. On the satellite and radar composite now, just a couple clouds over Maricopa and Pinal County. Just a couple light radar returns, too, but pretty much all of those have stayed well north of our area, and even the rainfall really wasn't hitting the ground. Let's take a look at current temperatures across the region now. Yuma, quite hot today, making it into the 90s for several hours long throughout the afternoon, and that warm air will stretch its way closer to Tucson. Maybe not 90 degrees, certainly upper 80s though. As we look at the 24-hour temperature change now, you can see that we've warmed up in the Four Corners region. However, toward California, toward Washington, we've seen those temperatures that have actually cooled down a little bit. We're not going to have that weather here. We're going to keep warming things up as we go through the next couple days here toward the weekend. Let's see what FUTURECAST has to say about it. We're going to be clear to start as we go into the overnight hours tonight, but notice that we have just a couple clouds hanging around. They'll be moving in and out. I'm going to call it a mostly clear night, and we could go to partly cloudy skies as we go into tomorrow, 9 a.m. on Friday. We'll see a few clouds, but most of those actually remaining south of the border. I want to get to your forecast for tonight, though. Across the area, city by city, we see those temperatures dropping down into the 40s in the higher terrain. Places like Show Low down to 33, Nogales 41, and elsewhere we'll see generally 40s and 50s across the region. Going into further detail for Tucson tonight, we head down to 52 degrees for that low temperature. That's actually near normal. Westerly winds will be on the light side at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Just a couple clouds across the area. As we look toward tomorrow, looking at 84. Just a couple high clouds throughout the skies, and yeah, we will be warmer. Middle 80s, very, very nice. I want to get you to high temperatures for tomorrow, city by city. We'll see some 80s popping up pretty much everywhere in the lower deserts. The higher areas, we'll see 70s from Nogales to Sierra Vista, and Bisbee 71 for you. 88 though in Phoenix. Going to be a warm day out there tomorrow. Let's skip to your 7-day forecast and let you know what's coming up for the next 7 days here. We see those temperatures continuing to increase all the way through your Monday, your Tuesday, sticking in the 80s, but things will get a little bit windy as we start out next work week. 82 there on Tuesday, and 70s even returning as we look toward your Wednesday. Now earlier on, I mentioned the food out here. It's just spectacular. The smells are great, and I got to take a little behind the scenes look at how some of the fried foods are actually made. Now, how popular are the fried Oreos at this place? Well,
I would say they're pretty popular, but I say our best-selling item would be the fried Twinkie.
The fried? I thought Twinkies were done being made.
Well, we have a special connection.
Oh. I don't even want to know how many calories are in that.
That's okay. You don't have to know.
Connection. I mean, does it mess with that? Because you're putting it in some incredibly hot oil.
No, it all melts together really nicely, okay. And it's just delicious.
So,
there you go.
That is how you make one heck of a fried Twinkie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure looks good, doesn't it? They're going to be out here until midnight tonight and all weekend long. We'll be right back with more KGUN-9 on your side.